Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and welcome to your reading space. I hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and look into your energy. Just a reminder, this is timeless. Anytime you feel drawn to listen, please do. Anytime you come across this and it resonates, it's for you. All right. And if something is confusing or negative for you, it's probably not your message. So please remember to only take what resonates, okay? Gemini. What is your overall energy, Gemini? Ooh, okay. Could be dealing with a little bit of a back and forth energy. If you're watching this around the time it's released, there have been eclipses. We're in eclipse season. And of course, that energy does last around 6 months after, and of course, beyond if it's life changing. So I do feel here like you could be just dealing with some heavier emotions. All right. 10 of Swords usually is very defeated energy. 8 of Wands is usually very fast movement. Okay. So this can be a finality. This can be a fast incoming movement that feels very inspiring with them on their side. Like this, it tells me that you could be moving back and forth between like a hopeful situation or very fast moving energy and between a more defeating or final situation. Okay. Anything else in your energy, Gemini? Could also just be what you've been feeling. I feel like these are really feelings lately. I don't know if they're actualities. This is an interesting message. This could be, you could be dealing with the exit of an air energy, but I feel like this could have more to do with your, I'm seeing that, more with your schedule, your structure, the way that you structure things. Could feel like it's changing or shifting these days. You could also feel like you don't have a very clear or logical or leadership type approach. This could also be something about finding the power within yourself, Gemini, okay? I gotta say, energetically, I feel like there's a feeling of growth here, a feeling of something turning around for the better, even if it's challenging as it turns around, okay? There could also have been a refusal to release some kind of an attachment here. All right, you could be feeling a bit lost, especially mentally, or a bit uncertain. And again, I feel like you're just feeling like maybe you're not in charge of things here. Like you're not on top of it somehow. All right. Anything else about how Gemini is currently feeling, what they're currently going through? Nice. So a lot of what you're going through could actually be connected to the past, and you could be trying to kind of rise up and gain strength over these patterns or these things, people that, stuff that has happened in the past. There's a lot focused on your control and also the way that you control your life, your reality, what's around you. Okay. I feel here like some of you need to get grounded after this, okay? Once the dust settles or once this kind of comes back down to earth, it's going to be important for you to get grounded. And I do also feel like, yeah, like your stability is lacking here a bit. Like you just could feel, even if it's not the reality, you could feel like there's a lack of stability, though it may be the reality for some of you. King of Cups in the recent past here. This is an emotionally mature person. This could also be a water energy. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's possible. For some of you, there could have been a change with a fire sign as well. And that change could have made you feel unstable. The finality could have been a breakup, or some kind of an ending here. Let's go ahead and see who or what you're dealing with. I am seeing a lot of people in your reading. Who or what are you dealing with, Gemini? Again, everything is about control here at the premise, okay? About the way that you feel in charge and control, structured, organized in your reality, and that you don't how that's changing, how that's shifting, okay? Definitely control. I'm here for the Gemini that has a real subject about control in their life, especially these days, okay? So whoever that's resonating with, this is for you, okay? On the control end. You could be dealing with some kind of hard communication, okay? It could be breakup energy as well, or it could be somebody communicated some truths to you that have affected the way that you feel in control, okay? This has challenged you somehow. This could also be new perspectives that are making you question, like, what am I looking for? What am I trying to gain here? And from which place do I want to rule? Or from which place do I want to be in control? Okay? Some of you, there could be arguments, there could be drama, fighting, especially towards the past or towards people from the past here, okay? And sometimes I think things have not been moving fast enough for you, and you're tired. It feels like you're tired of the same old, the way that things just go the same way all the time. It's that kind of a vibe. Anyone else that Gemini could be dealing with? You could also be dealing with a fellow air sign, okay? I mean, so far I'm seeing a lot of fire energy in your reading. We also have air energy here, okay? And you do have that King of Cups in the past here. Anything or one else that you're dealing with? Burden, hard work, holding on to something to avoid change, limiting your options. There's the King of Cups again. So this could have been an energy that you were involved with that was a lot of hard work here, or maybe you're still involved with them. That could have made, you could have been holding on to something here or trying to restabilize and avoid change by doing hard work in relationship to this King of Cups energy. You could have honed in on this energy. You could have decided, okay, this is what I'm going to go for, or you could be limiting yourself by holding on to it. Interesting. I feel like there's a lot of potentials here. King of Pentacles, you got all the kings and queens basically here. But I do feel like a lot of this has hit your security, your stability, your scheduling, how you feel in control of your life, your organization. And it could have all started from, a change in perspective or some kind of a hard communication or a hard truth that came out. All right. So let's go ahead and see generally what your challenge is. I mean, I feel like your energy is the challenge in a lot of ways. It's not the easiest energy that you're dealing with. I think the tempo at which things are moving is a bit of a challenge. Maybe also peace. Maybe to get that clear, like, let's move forwards with peaceful energy here is like a challenge these days. Okay. What is Gemini's main challenge? Please and thank you. What is their main challenge currently? Yeah, stability. Stability, outcomes, arranging, getting on the same page with someone maybe, having the same goals, a relationship that you thought would be, the end result or a really positive, stable union. It's not the case. It could also have to do with work, with money in general. There's a challenge around this overall stability, this completion kind of energy, this happily ever after even kind of energy. What else is the challenge for Gemini? Please and thank you. This is past hurts, pains, resentments. Again, it could be a water energy. It could be the receptive side of this water energy. This could be trying to find compassion in a situation that really hurts you. This could be listening to your intuition as a challenge. Okay, this could be finding your empathy and compassion as a challenge. All right, this could definitely be looking back as well. Could feel like a challenge at times. Making peace with that. Trying to connect to the good of things. Connecting to your more emotive and watery side or energy. This could be all challenges. Okay, it could also be releasing the past. Okay, that could be a challenge. Feeling like your boss self could be a challenge. Wanting to get into this independent, fiery, feeling good about yourself, running your own world here, feeling inspired. You don't need to force or push this energy. okay? It will come when it's time for it to come. This could, though, be also if you had a change with a fire sign in your life, that could be a challenge, okay? If they exited or things have been distant. Another challenge for you could be receiving or giving or both the truth, okay? Could also be taking on new perspectives as a challenge. You're doing it, but it's slower moving than you would hope because maybe you can't take it all at once or something, okay? This could be getting the truth. This could be giving it both ways. And again, it could be about perspective. Could also just be about communication. Anything else for Gemini current challenge? Happiness, emotional fulfillment. Finding out how can I be emotionally fulfilled realistically or without money or stability in the way that I thought it would be. How can I find peace and happiness just off the land or just with what I have now? There's a little bit of that question going on for Gemini, and it's a challenge because it's new too. Any other challenge for Gemini, please and thank you. This is about giving and receiving love. Sometimes the Knight of Cups, as I read them, can be unstable. They can be in and out, or they can be kind of guarded with what they offer. It could also look like the same thing, same old thing. You could be afraid of the same old thing repeating with emotional offers, even if it's not romantic. So this could be being weaned down, or this could be being like watered down, like you're not totally embracing something here. You're limiting either the offer coming in or giving an offer. Any other challenge for Gemini, please and thank you. This is getting getting mental clarity here, or getting clarity on what way to go and how to make a decision. I feel like this is just a challenge right now. It could be a challenge because you have, but the decision or the mental clarity is hard. It could be a challenge because you haven't gotten that mental clarity, haven't been able to make that decision. All right? Okay, let's get some advice for you, Gemini. I'm in a really weird setup right now, you guys. I'm sorry. I have this stand like sitting on my lap. I'm just sitting on the bed. I moved from my office into here for right now. So that's why the shuffling and the movement is a little weird. Sorry about that. This is also a plastic deck, so it's hard to shuffle. Okay. So what is the advice for Gemini? Please and thank you. Nice. So you've got divine waiting here, divine timing with temperance, okay? And this is divine timing and waiting while things are being transmuted, essentially. While things are, you could see she's pouring from one cup to the other here, okay? It's like things are going through a process to be transformed, to be transmuted, all right? And temperance, she is divine waiting as I read her, okay? Always, like this is divine waiting. You also notice that's a symbol of fire that she's wearing here, very fiery energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So part of your advice is just to wait this out, to wait for divine timing to do what it will do. And in the process, this could be relieving yourself of shared debt, shared resources, or a situation that's shared. It could also be relieving yourself from judgments. Six of Pentacles to me can be a very judgy person. They're weighing, who do I give this to? And they've got these people at their feet. If you look at it upright, it's like they're both like waiting for something, and this person's like deciding, I think I'm going to give to you, but not you. It's kind of that energy. Sometimes she can be connected as well to the mother energy, okay? Mother wounds. So with this reversed, besides it being shared resources, okay? It could also be a judgy, even a judgmental lover, or somebody who loves you who's very judgmental. I feel like the advice is to release yourself from those kinds of people and situations. If possible, okay? No pressure, but if possible, release yourself. Don't be around it so much, whatever, from those kinds of situations. Now with the star in reverse here as advice, clarify, please. I mean, the star is a hope, a wish, a dream. It's also clarity, wish fulfillment, okay? I feel like this could be releasing a concept that you've carried, that you thought was your hope, wish, dream, or thought would bring you that fulfillment. maybe that's not the case, especially if it came through marriage or some kind of a contract, a commitment or a union here. It might be time to release that idea or your hold on that concept, okay? And maybe that's really sad and hard for you, but there's like something about needing to trust and have faith in divine timing here, and that things will work out, okay? And needing to remove yourself from holding on so tightly to an idea or concept that this is the dream or this is the only way, because it's not. Could also be, you know, needing to release yourself from a connection, commitment, contract, or union. How to release yourself from this? Sometimes releasing ourselves can just be not being around it so much, not exposing ourselves to it so much. Death in reverse. Yeah, this might not be so much even around not about needing to like officially end something, Gemini, okay? You might not need to like go and like be like, I'm done, or I want to get out of this contract. Like, it might be more about returning yourself to experiences of life right now, okay? Which is similar to getting grounded, but this is like you going out and experiencing life and taking your attention off of these things. At the very least, just taking your attention away from these things right now is important, okay? The best that you can. It's not about avoiding your feelings about them. It's more about not drowning into giving your entire attention to them. Any other advice for Gemini, please and thank you? I feel like with the Death card in reverse, a lot of times lately, I see this as we need to live, okay? We need to start living again. We need to resurrect. We need to live. We need to get back into life, all right? Knight of Pentacles on its side, you don't know how fast or slow something's going to move, and you can't predict it anymore. You can't depend on that, you know, anymore of, yeah, but if I just get this or this comes through or if this, I think it's just right now it is what it is. And the pace is going to move at the pace it's going to move. You need to keep living your life and not waiting on something here. Okay, yeah. This is all about flexibility and movement and balance, Geminis. And this is about you getting into balance with where you're at now personally, or making a move with where you're at now personally. This is giving and receiving equally, okay? Maybe you haven't been... Maybe the giving that you've done in the past has weighed you down and you've been too light on receiving or something, okay? Sometimes just getting our breath into motion can help that. You need to release a bit of control as well, perhaps on the world around you, the reign that you have on the world or people around you, and to just go with the flow of your own life and rhythm right now, more and more so, okay? At least that's how we would see it. Yeah, it's time to emotionally walk away from something. Perhaps to go on a quest of your own, okay? It doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean, but it's like while you walk away from something here, something heals. Something has time, space to heal, to grow, to do something, okay? And I feel like that's the goal in a way. It's only with you focusing on you and emotionally going on your own journey and focusing on yourself, shifting that focus, that somebody can actually or something can actually heal here. You've got your own personal long-term investments that you've made and reward that come from those investments, okay? You've got rest and rejuvenation that is so important for you. Meditation, forgiveness of self and others. You need to rejuvenate here. Something has been strenuous on you, and I feel like Gemini needs self-care and grounding. You need to explore in your own. You need to remove yourself from the attention you're putting on a situation or somebody else that has just been, it's been hard and draining. It doesn't mean that it can't help or it can't, you know, ultimately be good. But right now it just might be the time to do you, okay, while things are in process. Yeah, what makes you inspired? What makes you feel passionate? Where's your intuition guiding you right now? You know, how can you connect to your own inner world? You know, how can you stand between your two forces here, your pillars here, your duality? What can you do? She's on a laptop. Maybe there's something that you can write or do, okay? This isn't coming from inside you, not outside you, and there is some kind of a passion or, you know, an excitement or an inspiration being offered from the future here. This might just come as you go, as you flow, okay? Notice there's a river. 8 of Cups. She's going on a venture. There's a river here. Who knows where she's going to walk, but maybe she's going to walk alongside this river, maybe at adventures. And maybe as she's walking alongside this river, she's on this beautiful healing land, and all of a sudden this huge idea or inspiration, this really could be an idea, comes, a passion comes, and it's here. And she's been, looking to develop this, maybe this kind of empty passion, because maybe she thought it was something, but it wasn't, and it's given to her here with more ideas and abundance on it, so there could be a lot gained from a journey that you take, whether it's internally, whether it's emotionally moving forwards, whether it's a literal quest that you go on, okay, but there could be a lot there. I don't see the cards of travel here, but some kind of a quest could be here. Removing yourself from a person, situation, walking on, even if it's not a literal finality. Yeah, temperance again, divine waiting. Any advice for you guys on how you can walk on? Because sometimes I know it's really hard. How can you walk on here? How can you shift focus? Gemini, how can you walk on and shift focus? Rewards from your long-term investments, or focusing on your long-term investments here. Okay, this is actually you being picky and choosy. This is you weighing the pros and cons. This is you making a decision for you, what works for you best in your physical realm especially. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is actually helping you. It's giving you that boost of energy that says, all right, it's time to move forwards with something. This could also be good dharma or karma or something coming around full circle here. Be very selective with what you accept at this time, okay, Gemini? All right, and let's just take one fast look at what's coming up in your future, your near future. I would like to see, basically, if we put it this way, what is the outcome to this situation or this energy that you're dealing with now in the near future? This is on its side. There's a potential to come together with your soulmate. It'll just have to be in divine timing. There's also a potential here to heal, but it will have to be in divine timing. This could also indicate that you move forwards and you heal. Somebody else that you're dealing with does not. They stay stuck. That's because they had more to learn. What else is the outcome, the potential outcome to the situation that Gemini is dealing with? Nice. The things that you were not happy with building, that made slow progress, that weren't what you hoped they would be, these things are going to shift for you. You're going to find more fulfillment, more clarity in the way that you progress as well. I think you're going to rewrite and reformat things for the better. Okay? The Lovers in reverse, while it can indicate a breakup and the coming in of this water, King of Cups, has been in your reading. Okay? This could also say you already know this person and you may be connecting to them. It may not be as a lover, but it may be as a friend. It can also say if you've been in a relationship or a love connection with a water energy, that you will end up not breaking up, okay, not going apart, that you will actually find some kind of, time apart or separation or something where you can, heal, and you may actually come back together with this person to try and understand things or to try to make things work, okay? In the past here, yeah, I think the decision you already made or the mental clarity you already had, I think for the outcome, it will be the same as it was. Whatever decision you already came to or mental clarity you already had when you were most clear in this situation or connection, when you conclude, it will be right along the same lines. Anything else about the outcome of this situation that you're dealing with? I like the fact that the King of Cups is upright next to the Lover's reverse. I don't think it's about new love or a new situation. I think there's still stuff to do with this situation. There could be some kind of a travel involved here. You're growing and learning within something, okay? There could also be a disconnect for a moment, a detachment, okay? It could be on your part, their part, both. Could also be, a trip of travel, or just kind of like checking out for a bit mentally with love or something. Again, seeking. I think we're really seeking some kind of fulfillment here. And there takes a lot of rewriting and reformatting to find it. Yeah, things are not going to move fast anytime soon in this situation as I see it, okay? Things may keep feeling a little stuck or keep feeling a little slow moving. You did have the Wheel of Fortune, so it's not entirely stuck, but the pace might be a little slow. You are going to find your sense of self-control here in a very balanced, healthy way. Maybe from a new standpoint, your strength, especially over the past, okay? You're going to master something here. Any animalistic tendencies that you may have had where you would lash out or something too, you're going to master. I think you're finding a new source of strength, a new source of control. All right, this is going to bring things to justice, balance out. You are going to get justice here. This is all about karma, the scales of karma balancing, and the truth also will come to the situation, okay? It's a nice outcome, Gemini. It still leaves you having to do some work here in a way, but you're doing it from a way different place. And if anything, I feel like either your partner's been teaching or helping you, or they're not in the same place that you are. You could have been the resistant one to healing, or they could have been if you have a partner, okay? This could also just talk about the facets of you, of yourself. I don't see new love coming anytime soon when it's connected to this situation and the outcome, but that's not going to be for every Gemini here, of course, okay? So you guys, that's what we have for you. Please remember you can always email us at frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. But until then, I'm sending you lots of love and success. Take care.